Welcome back. I'm testing out some earpods, I guess. AirPods. The chat Jippet suggested I would need something like this if I was going to go live. And I'm going to try not to get caught up being some perfectionist about this launch. My plan is to go about it just like I do everything else, terribly for quite some time until it gets just a little less terrible. And dare I say it even may get kind of good. So I guess we'll see how good that goes. I'm going to be pondering these metal prices today and where we go from here. Or should I clarify, where I go from here. But I'm going to ponder it out loud and by all means, feel free to listen in. I'm going to not only be pondering gains, but keeping gains. If you can never manage to keep the gains, then what's the point? Let's get this show started, shall we?
Warning! Warning! Warning, warning! This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I'm just advising you to think. Think. Let's all think.
Welcome back to the Thousandaire Radio channel. Maestro Metals takes the last video. Congratulations. We who are about to stack salute you. So I imagine right now there's a lot of enthusiasm in the metals market. And that includes you too, friendo. That's right, you're probably part of the metals market. And you're probably pretty excited after all of this price action. Maybe you're a bit shaken up by that little pullback on Friday. And maybe you should be. Because maybe it's not done dropping yet. And maybe you agree with me there, and you're excited about that as well. Because we get to go shopping again. I never really stopped, and I'm sure you didn't either. But maybe we can pick up a little bit more when we go. Perhaps we'll be able to pick up a lot more when we go. And if you think the floor can't fall out from underneath us because of the fundamentals, think again. I hate to break it to you, but you could be in la-la land. I don't like repeating common mantras. I'm sure you've heard this one, but perhaps it bears repeating. The market can stay irrational much longer than you can remain solvent. And if you don't know what solvent means, it means able to pay one's debts. And I hate to be the one to sober you up if you got a buzz. But in the great US of A here, we use dollars to pay our debts. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure you and I are above average intelligence here. And that's not really conceited because average intelligence is pretty low. But I don't know what your experience is. Maybe it's different from mine. I find most people are not really thinking logically. They are thinking emotionally. They are the herd. And if they catch wind of snacks and food being passed out, some tasty treats, some gains, if you would, well, they come a-running. Market momentum or gains on an asset gains attention. I mean, come on. We got CNBC talking about precious metals now. The herd has heard about the gains. And make no doubt, they are here exacerbating the movement. And that's great. Congratulations. We are winning. Price was going up. Price went up faster. The herd heard we were doing well, and they want in as well. And they've been buying in. I've seen them with my own eyes. Let's just say they kind of stand out at the coin shop. They kind of stand out like a blue hair at a MAGA rally with their trembling enthusiasm and many questions. And my favorite, headline regurgitations. That's right. With very little thought, they just repeat what they have heard. Because, after all, they are the herd. And there is plenty of herd. They are actually, most people are the herd. They are, no doubt, in my mind, the majority. And this stampeding bull market could go on for quite some time. I suppose it really could. Maybe. Perhaps we should rejoice. We were the first ones to make the move, and now reinforcements are here. With the momentum of this herd, we will finally have the power we need to break this financial system that keeps all of us enslaved. Or not. There's a caveat. You see, the herd is fickle. And it's not just greedy. It's also fearful. Probably much more fearful than greedy. And very, very easily spooked. It doesn't take much drawdown to make them panic. And when they panic sell. With just as much, and if not more vigor than when they panic bought. Or FOMO'd in for some of those easy gains. They had this fear of missing out, and they acted on it. Fear of missing out. There's that fear again. But what happens during a market pullback? The herd's fear of missing out turns into fear of loss. Again, I believe more powerful than the FOMO, the fear of missing out, is that fear of loss. These beasts of burden, they really love a carrot, but they really fear a thwack from a stick. And if they even hear a stick snap, they're going to go running in the opposite direction. The same herd that flooded in the market and exacerbated the move up will be the same herd that flees the market and makes the move down even worse. Or in this situation, I like to think even better. If you can't tell, I got a hankering for a sale price. Is it going to happen? Who knows? Is it probable? I think so. Do I think the dip will be significant? Probably not. I think right now what we could really use is a lot of ranging sideways. These are definitely interesting times. And right now I'm just balancing and positioning myself for almost any possibility because I really don't know what's going to happen, nor do I even have a strong feeling of what's going to happen with the metals. I will say none of these prices make me want to come up off much dry powder. Right now I'm just back to looking at graded comic books. $52 a week comes out of my account to buy Bitcoin. $51.99 to be exact. I think that's one more penny and the fee goes up when I buy it off of Coinbase. So $51.99 is right at the top of that tier. The lowest tier, that is, and that may have changed. I haven't read their charges lately. Maybe I should. I know Bitcoin was up to 125,000, and right now it's like 106, 107, 108,000 in there somewhere. So I may add a chunk. I don't know. I'm not excited. I got plenty. I want to hold a significant portion of cash. And if something tries to lure me away from holding the cash, I want to make sure I get some kind of return on it in a fairly short period of time. So when I purchase, I want to cut deep. And that's certainly not my attitude when I'm buying metals. I don't really look at metals as super short term. 4 years out minimum. So I guess my status with the precious metals right now is sitting tight. And if I should stumble upon a good deal of some of the more volatile white metals, well, I'll likely capitalize on it. And by more volatile white metals, I mean platinum, palladium. I always leave rhodium out. I mean, maybe if I stumble upon that, I doubt. I don't even think I have enough for an ounce. What is it, like $7,000 right now? I just Googled it, a little under 8,000. I can't really explain my insatiable hunger for these metals, platinum and palladium. Mostly platinum is probably what I'm going to come across at coin shops. And I understand both have nasty, nasty big premiums that I don't want to pay. I suppose I'm bullish with these metals because I'm still bullish about gold. Long-term bullish. And with the volatile white metals, again, platinum and palladium, perhaps I'm a little bit more short-sighted with that. If I should stumble into an issue selling them, I probably will not mind holding them for quite some time. The thoughts of having a lot of them in my stack, I know it seems a bit strange and abstract. Maybe that's why it's exciting, fun, and new. And it could turn out to be quite a big mistake. And that adds to the flavor as well. I guess we'll see. Well, I guess I'm going to call it there. I'll try to be back bright and early tomorrow. Don't forget to hit some buttons if you'd like to expand this wealthy community of ours, friendo. I don't have any of the answers. I'm just stacking here along with you and pondering the possibilities. So by all means, chime in the comments below. Don't just sit idly by. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're new here, I have vowed never to take sponsorship from bullion dealers or mining companies. Doesn't that sound great? So find that subscribe button, press it, and stick around. Don't just trust me showing up in your feed. You may find yourself stuck with a bunch of infomercial silver salesmen. Well, that's it. That is it. There's people in the other room. I can't yell. Thousandaire Radio, wicked shout. Join the pen pals. You can now write me at The Thousandaire Collector, 1700 Sullivan Trail, Suite 7, Box 111, Easton, Pennsylvania, 18040. Don't forget to include your info so I can put you on my mailing list.